Hi everyone, Deathclaw Girl here, and welcome to another one of my videos. You can help support this channel by subscribing and liking, and by grabbing some of my free ebooks and audiobooks, the links in the description. And now to this video. In this video, I'm going to be taking a tour and location of the Wild Mountains Waystation. That's part of the current bundle in the Atomic Shop. Now you get the bundle for 1,500 atoms, but I decided to just purchase the prefab by itself, and it was 700 atoms by itself. Alright, so let's get started. You can find the prefab under miscellaneous structures and under new if you just grabbed it. Now currently it is number 1 in the miscellaneous structures. So it is above the Wildwood Tavern, above the Skull Tower, above the snack shop, in case there are other buildings there when you do go to build it. And you can build up to 2. Yes, it can be built in a shelter, and you do, looks like you do need to hook up electricity. Now the purpose of hooking up electricity to prefab structures, that's what I'm looking for now, is so that everything inside will work. And my first go around I didn't notice it, so we're just going to start with the tour and then look for it, and then I'll show you how to hook it up later. Alright, so now as you can see, I kind of built it up a little bit so that the cement foundation is showing, or you can snug it to the ground where it's so much less. So let's take a look at the camera mode and look at the details. We got sandbags on the front. That looks really nice. Do have a wooden structure built over top of a, it's not an A-frame, but I don't know, are they called bungalows maybe? I'll have to look up the name. If anybody knows the name, just go ahead and throw it in the comments for me. We do have a ramp on the side, and it looks like my video is a little bit glitchy, so I do apologize for that. Let's go a little higher. Looks like there could be a possible access to another level. And then of course you can build stairs up to the very top and utilize, you have to build them yourself, utilize the roof, which is not quite flat, but somewhat flat. So we're going to continue around. You can see more of the sandbags, more of this wooden structure. Looks like it does have a nice railing with reinforced pieces of metal, maybe to keep from people completely shooting through it. There is a window in the back. We'll be up, there it is. I think that's it. That is the connector for the generator. We'll get to that later. There's a window where you can see into the back. I'm just going to call it a bungalow for now, until we get the actual name of this. I think it's a military structure. I think other places use it. I've seen a garden built inside this, like at a park. So overall, there's the ramp. So it's got its own pre-built ramp. We'll go ahead and go with the camera, and we've gone up the ramp. It looks like, yeah, there is access to this area. We'll be, looks like some shelves maybe. We'll be building pretty soon, just to give you an idea how much room is actually up here. So this structure should be able to be built at a workshop. Yes for shelter, yes for camp. We'll be testing out a workshop at the very end if you're wanting to stick around to that. Otherwise, now I'm going to go inside. We have stairs. It is not a small, but it's between a small and a medium size room in here. Let's build some crafting tables to give you a better idea. Crafting. Alright, so let's go with the basics. Here's a tinker bench. Not very well placed, but that way you kind of have an idea. Kind of crowded that way. And workstation, weapon station, sorry. So I'm intersecting. Alright, I'll fix those later. And let's see if we can throw in even one of these. So yeah, it's very crowded if you include all these items in here. I think if you eliminate 3, it'll be nice with like 3 to 4. It'll get cozy. You can probably definitely arrange them a lot better than what I did. But let's go up to that next level. Let's run up there. Let's see what we can place on these shelves. I think I can put a cooking station. We're going to try one of the small ones and see if it'll... Yeah, okay. I'm going to see if it'll let me get up there now. These are pretty cool. These small ones are nice because it lets you get on top of whatever's there. I don't think I can go into camera mode. Nope, not while I'm up there. Yeah, there we go. Let's see what else we can place up there. Let's go to the decor. I'm going to go to floor decor and look for stuff that I actually have. Oh, these are going to be nice little shelves for decorating. Yeah, you can get very, I don't know that. Very imaginative with it. Here's something a little bit taller. Something else is a little bit slightly bigger. Some trophies. Yeah, you can just go to town. Let me go and walk back around. So there's 4 of these shelves all together. Let me see if you can get stuff into this area right here. So we're going to go back into build mode. Stay in floor decor. We're going to change our camera to where we're a little bit more floaty. Let's see if we can get in here. Okay, yes, you have another decorative area. Awesome, awesome. To put more of your stuff. I'll try that. Yeah, it's intersecting. It's too big. Let's try the goldfish. This guy's great. You get him from Nuka-Cola World. Let's put another one. Let's try something different. Will you fit? No, you're too big. You're too big. Oh, fish. Fish are pretty small. All right, I'm just going to place one more. And now we're going to see how they look. So yeah, you can somewhat see up there. If you want something that's pretty tall to clear the wooden board. But yeah, nice area to decorate, and you can probably go insane and just fill that thing up with, yeah, whatever you can get in there. All right, we're gonna go hook up the electricity now. It goes back here. So the electricity is on the very back of the building. You just walk up to where you see the window, and it's this box right there. It needs at least a number 3. We're just going to throw out a big generator. We just go over to generators. We're going to go down to the larger ones. Now these utility boxes I thought are now always in the atomic shop. There's a set. They have all the sizes, but they're tiny. That's what's nice about these. That's 100. Again, you only need a 3. See the red lightning bolt with the number 3? That just tells you how much electricity you need. And this is 100, so it's plenty. And we're going to see. Oh, it actually does not connect back there. So that is the box. I thought it looked a little weird, but here's the connector on the corner. So now, let's do it again. Let's connect it. All right, so you're using a triangle for attached wire. Now, everything that you put inside should work without having to connect to anything else. We're going to test this out by throwing out some lights. Lights that have to turn on. Let's try this one right here. So on the outside, yep, let's see. So you see it's off and on. So even on the outskirts of the building, now everything is going to have electricity. Let's go inside. Add some other things that need electricity. Get a lamp up here. We'll try it here. So we'll just float it. In a shelter, you can float things really nice. So yeah, I recommend shelters at least owning one because they're fun to have. I don't have that. All right. Like I'm just gonna float this. I don't know if Does it work out there? Yep. So yep, as I said, things float. They all float down here. Let's see if the lamp is working. Yep, off and on. So yeah, awesome, awesome. This is really nice. If you don't have this size prefab, or you're wanting the Blue Ridge Caravan theme, or even a military theme, you can easily slap something up there and get rid of the Blue Ridge Caravan sign. Let's go to wall decor. See if I have anything that's that big. That's not big enough. What's this? Yeah, I hate about the change up of the camera view because it usually throws you somewhere else and you gotta restart. I'm gonna try just putting 2 of them there, and voila, we no longer have a blue caravan one. Like I said, just be inventive. You can even throw on some of these critters, the mounted critters. Let's see, I should have some down here somewhere. I might have passed it going so fast. I think I did. Let me start at the top. I'm only going to take maybe another 20 seconds to find it, and I'm going to move on if I don't find the wall-mounted items. But there are large ones. There's a Scorch Beast Queen. Easily throw up there. You see all the... I have a bunch of stuff. It just takes me forever anymore to go. All right. Okay. I don't see it right now, so we're going to move on. Let me think what else. Oh, there's that, like I said, floating. Still within the perimeter here. Think of anything else. Oh, let me go. Now, this is raised. Over here, it's not so raised. So if you got it flat down, you're not going to be able to go in here. But in a shelter, you can easily get into this space here. You might be able to do some stuff in this. Let me think of anything else to test. Again, 2 is the maximum for this particular prefab, as long as your budget will hold it. Let me give you a tip for you beginner out there. See my budget. You can see shelter's name in the upper right hand corner. Underneath that is budget. All in black is what all I can use in this shelter. The white is what has taken up my budget. Now, store items stored. Over here, see if I have anything stored. I don't. But stored items count towards your budget. So if you find that your budget has maxed out, try to get rid of some of the stuff in the stored area that you're not using. Also, one of the highest costs are these turrets. Unless people are constantly attacking your shelters, your shelters really don't need turrets. I mean, people will get in there, yeah, destroy things, but how often does that happen? Again, these are highly costing. You see how much that took up. All right, we're now going to go to a workshop. We're going to test it, what it looks like. I think I can build it here at the Hemlock Holes. Here is that shelter. Reference, here is the giant alligator. And one more reference, here is Vault 76 that you start the game out at. You go north, you see the alligator and this circular water thing. This little workshop symbol should, let's see, maybe it's not there. But anyway, this is what it looks like if you have located it. We're going to the actual Hemlock Holes and then run over to the workshop. This is the easiest workshop to take over. It's also the smallest. So if you're just needing a credit to take over a workshop, easy peasy. In private, if you have Fallout 76. In public, because it's so easy to take, you might just have to server hop to find one that has not been taken. And there's usually 3 to 5 ghouls that you have to take out. I don't think I got him. To know if you've taken a shelter, they will reward you with money. And there's the 20 caps. They usually give you, I think the standard is 5 caps less than what it actually costs, the minimum cost, which this one is 25. You do need to take over the workshop to build in it. I believe if you're on a team, you can build in a workshop that your teammate owns. They keep changing that around, so I'm not sure if that is still the case. Alright, just waiting to claim. This spot is also nice because if you're looking for a Grafton monster, there's also 2 Snallygaster. Those are always the spawns that are there. Alright, we're done claiming. Let's now build. See if I can get it to place somewhere. Looks like I can. It looks like I thought I had gotten it. It might be too big for this spot. Oh, there it was. See if I can do it again. Yeah, this prefab might be, I don't know, a little big for this workshop, but at least now we know it does definitely work in the workshop. Though this particular workshop is very small. But even if you don't use it, this can still be used as a turret area for your workshop. You need to raise the turrets up a little higher. Also, if you are able to get up here, I have a jetpack, which I think at this height is all you're going to be able to do. You're going to have to build stairs otherwise up to this area. But I'll throw out the turrets as I was talking about turrets real quick. Here we go. So this gives them a better vantage. Again, I think it's too big for this particular workshop, but there are workshops that are much, much larger than this. Also, here's another info. See the lettering that is in green off to the right? That means you're pulling from the resources of this particular workshop and not your own resources. So once you use up the resources of this workshop, the lettering will go, I believe it's white, and you're pulling from your own resources like your stash box or your person. Another nice thing about workshops is they automatically start events within 5 to 10 minutes. So if you're needing to do quick events, this particular location, it's harder because some of the enemies might be super mutants, the Mylarks, they're not the easy peasy, but I have seen the rad rats, the mole, rad moles and stuff take over here, so you're just rolling the dice. But yeah, it's a quick one because you know it's going to already activate in 5 to 10 minutes once you secure the workshop. The other thing is, it doesn't have to be your workshop. Maybe there's this workshop down here, Mount Blair, someone else owns it, but the event has popped up. You can go to that event. I usually wave when I arrive to kind of let them know I'm not trying to fight them. And then I participate in the event to defend Mount Blair. Alright, I'm going to go back to my camp, finish up this video. If there's anything you wanted me to test out on this new prefab, throw it in the comments. I'll do my best to get back here and test it out for you. I think I covered everything that usually is asked about. Oh, a door. I forgot about the door. Let me see if I can get a door connected. Yep, this is my Swamp Girls current look for the Deathclaw Girls Swamp, the current look for this camp. So you might see it every once in a while if you're gaming on a PlayStation, in the PlayStation servers. And yep, I somewhat hide. It's not completely hid. The silo. I accidentally got it up in the tree, so I just left it there. Yeah, I'd like to claim that I was that good at building, but no. Alright, we're now going to go to the camp. So this is the entrance to one of the newer shelters for this year. It's a camp shelter. So it was a perfect location, especially if you have those tents. But that is where I built these. And we're going to look about a door. I don't think, it did not come with a door. Let me look real quick at the new. I lied. It does come with the door. The Wild Mountains Waystation door. I did forget to look up its location in the door area, so I'll leave that as last because it might take me a while. So let's go ahead and see what it looks like. Alright. Actually, it's a nice door. They did good on that. It even has a lock. And a quick tutorial. If you're wanting to actually lock it, you go into build mode, you highlight the door. At the very bottom, you can see on the PlayStation that the L2 is the lock. And then you're going to choose either, this is already unlocked, is the first one. Level 0, 1, 2, 3. I always go to 3. People can lockpick it if they have the 3 skill, but that does mean they become wanted. So if they want to go that far, I mean, have at it. Alright, and so there's only one entrance for a door, but now let's see if we can find the door and what area. Hopefully it's a standalone. So you go over to the doors, because it will not always stay in the new area. And first thing we're going to do is see if it is a standalone. You can see I have lots of doors. Alright, it is not a standalone, so let's go through. Yeah, usually I try to remember to do this ahead of time, but I'm a little brain dead. If you haven't heard, I have went to Dragon Con and got back yesterday. Haven't had much rest yet. I'm hoping to sleep on Saturday, so we'll see. It's not there. Still looking. Okay, so it's in this category, so let me show you where the category is. Looks like you can build up to 23 doors in your shelter. So here are some of the curtains. This is the Wildwood Tavern door, the vault door, the Nuka-Cola vending machine door. So in this category, it's going to be. So let's look at some of the doors that are before it. Prison car door, the red bungalow, the Wildwood den door, the makeshift, the laser grid, the mobile home, green bungalow, vault door, flying fortress, Florida Brotherhood, the communist, red rocket. Yeah, there's a bunch. Seedy shed, and the steel bungalow is my first one. I think bungalow was the word I was trying to say before. I don't know if I said it correctly. I think that is what this style building is called, a bungalow. And I don't, with being so brain dead, I don't remember if that is what I said or not. Alright. Well, again, that is it for this video. Oops, let's try to hit the right buttons. Okay, one more time. I know it's very difficult for you, Death Claw Girl, but we're going to give it your all. Alright. See if I can get the entire picture in here. Okay, so here we go. This is that new Wild Mountain new prefab. If you have any questions about it, you would like me to test it out, see if it's going to be worth your atoms, throw them in the comments. I'll do my best to test it out for you. Otherwise, that is it for this video. Death Claw Girl out. Happy gaming, happy building. Check you guys later.